All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 8 of That's Cooked with Steph DeLander. I am not in my own house. Where the fuck am I? I am in Indianapolis. What in the world am I doing here? Well, and why am I holding this tiny fucking microphone? What is this? I don't know if this works. I bought it off Amazon for $20. I didn't test it beforehand. I opened this 5 minutes ago. So I don't know if this works. I don't know if it's going to sound good. I'm sorry. I am trying my best. I'm consistently underprepared, but I am in Indianapolis for my very first true American Thanksgiving. And fuck, am I excited. I am so excited because I love anything that's a holiday. I'm sure you guys know. Halloween, absolutely love it. Christmas, absolutely love it. Thanksgiving, this is just another excuse to eat food, to drink alcohol, because now we all know I'm in my beer era. Where's my beer, babe?
Want a beer?
Yes, please. I'm in my beer era. I'm going to drink a beer. I'm going to do this fucking podcast in Indianapolis. And I'm going to tell you guys how much I'm excited for our Thanksgiving feast, which is tomorrow. So, what has happened in the last week? Where are we? What day is it? It's Wednesday as of this recording. I don't know when this is going to come out because I'm not going to expect Johnny to edit it on Thanksgiving Day. Thanks, babe. Bud Light, a little bit of lime. Are you joining me? I'm going to need you to hold this little... Hold on, wait. Fuck, let me turn it on. I was telling them, why do you look so much more tan than me?
I go to, what's the gym I go to?
Planet Fitness.
They got a tanning bed in there, and you lay down butt naked, put a sock on your cock.
Naked?
Yes, and you get very tan. And if you want to wear a Speedo, then you get Ted DiBiase butt cheeks, and your ass is white as what's it white as? A ghost.
Wait, you can't, naked?
Yeah, you get butt naked. You get butt naked on there.
Do they sanitize it in between?
Do you think a guy like me is worried if they've sanitized the tanning bed? Steph told me if I do any of these, I can't yell and scream, so I got to talk real quiet.
No, every week I yell into the microphone and I fuck it up.
Like it's ASMR.
Look.
So when I get on here, I'm going to whisper and drink beer and vent and shit on people and stir up all kinds of shit. I've seen Effie's show. I know what you do on these podcasts. You get on here.
I'm not as controversial as Effie.
Well, now I'm on here and I'm going to start all kinds of shit. Who do you want me to marry? Hey.
We haven't even got to the meat of it yet.
She's right. It's Thanksgiving Eve.
I didn't even talk about the pumpkin pie that we ate yesterday.
Oh, it was delicious. Go ahead. I'll lay out.
Yesterday we went. I don't even know if I can say where we went.
Why?
We went to a restaurant because we went to a restaurant. And
went to a restaurant. It was tasty.
And we got, oh my God, wait, hold on, wait. This is my new daughter. And it's not Denver. This is spaghetti. Spaghetti. This is spaghetti. And I'm about to have 4 cats in my household. So if you guys thought that the cats were disrupting my podcast previously, I hate to break it to you. They're about to get their own microphones and run their own show because...
You ain't got to worry about the cats. You got me popping in here, and I'm going to start all kinds of shit.
Anyway.
I've only had 2 beers today, guys. Well, that's a lie. I lied. I'm not going to lie. I had 3 whiskey and Cokes.
Yeah. What are you doing with the microphone?
I'm trying to
speak into it.
I'm trying to figure out how to put it on my damn beautiful shirt.
Well...
So I had 3 whiskey and Cokes. I had a big... What was that drink called? It was like a margarita.
Corona-rita.
It was a margarita, and what they do is, Steph didn't know about this, out here in these little Mexican joints that old Mance frequents weekly, they take a Corona. They kind of lied to us, though.
Well, a Corona-rita is a small Corona. It is.
This is how it went down, guys. I'm going to shoot straight with you. We ordered a Corona Rita, where they take a Corona, which is a damn cold light beer, and they jam that sumbitch upside down into a margarita.
Yeah.
I was trying to milk the system, and I said, give me the margarita. There's cat hair flying around here. I said, give me the margarita, but give me a Corona regular size on the side, and I'll make my own. What they do is they charge you a extra $1.25 for a tiny, can I say midget?
No.
Small person beverage, and they jam it in there. It's a damn ripoff. Go ahead, baby.
What was I even saying?
You were talking about
We got pumpkin pie
from the restaurant
and pecan pie from this restaurant, and we were at Walmart and we got some whipped cream, and it was fucking delicious. This is gonna be the worst episode of That's Cooking.
Bullshit. The ratings are going through the roof.
The ratings,
the downloads,
the YouTube views,
the views,
the Spotify listens,
the listens,
the downloads. Yeah, so the pies were great. Tonight we made pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving tomorrow. And it was my first time ever making pumpkin pie. And we made a whole, we followed the instructions on the back of this tin, and we made this pumpkin pie mix. And we filled 3 pies worth of this pumpkin pie mix. Why did we have a liter of it left over? Sorry, what do you cunts call it? Ounce. What's the ounce? What's the liquid? What's the...
Baby, you're asking me about numbers.
Wait. What is it called? Gallon.
We didn't have gallons of it, did we?
No, but we had half a gallon.
So
this is a fucking... Jesus Christ. That's a gallon.
This is the way it went down.
How'd it go down, baby? Tell us. Preach.
I'll preach. I got to get my shit in on here. We followed the instructions. We listened. Well, we didn't listen. No, my mama was talking shit to us as this was going down, but we followed the instructions on the side of there, I think.
I would say we did.
We didn't mess nothing up.
No, we followed the instructions perfectly.
But at the end of it, we had a bowl filled to the tippy top with some sort of pumpkin serum that we had to do. Serum. What that mean? I know the word serum because I played Resident Evil on PS1, right? I think
PS1. What year were you born?
She called me old on here, guys. Anyways, so we made the pumpkin serum, mixed that sumbitch all up, put it in there, and we made 3 pies. But this is where we fucked up. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't bury no one.
I say cunt.
So
it's my YouTube show. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
So I can say.
No, well, wait. Yeah, you can say cunt, but don't say anything bad.
What do you think I am, a piece of shit? Yeah. I wouldn't say nothing. So here's the deal. We make all the pumpkin serum, mix it up, threw it in the damn pies. We ended up making 3 pies. This is where we fucked up. On the side of what kind of milk was it? Evaporated?
Condensed milk. Yeah.
Some shit. On the side of it, it said that each pie should have 4 cups within it.
Yes.
We had the little pies, man. So we had the miniature pies. So it's like 2 cups.
But I also don't think you fill the pies up enough, if I'm completely honest.
I always fill the pies up.
I don't. I think there was...
You are debating my pie filling technique?
I think you left room on the pie.
I've never once in my life left any goddamn room in a pie. Anywho, the pie was made. We had leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
And what did I say? I was drinking, so I said something.
What did you say?
Some sort of fudge.
We're not making fudge. Speaking of fudge, reminded me of the holiday cheermeister. Last night, we watched my favorite movie of all time, The Grinch, with Jim Carrey. It's been my favorite movie since I was 5 years old. Did you enjoy it?
I've seen Jim Carrey. I've seen Jim Carrey. I've seen The Grinch 2 or 3 times a year, every year since it came out. And I'm fucking old. I don't know what year it came out, but I've watched it.
It came out in 2000, so it's been around for 23 years.
Here's the thing, guys. If y'all didn't know, Old Manser loves the arts. I love a good musical. If I can sit down and drink whiskey or cold beers and enjoy Did you already talk about what you think about the holidays?
No, go off, babe. Pop off.
Halloween time is the best time of the year. You could do whatever the fuck you want. You could dress up, run around, get candy. If someone says you're too old to go up to a door and get candy, fuck that shit. Walk up there, dress up like, I don't know who you dress up like. A Ninja Turtle. Maybe you want to dress up like Undertaker. Maybe you want to dress up like
Michael Myers,
Toxic Avenger, some just old motherfucker.
I got candy this year. I went and trick-or-treated. Do you think it's bad to trick-or-treat as an adult? Because
No.
I was taking candy.
Now, what'd you dress up as?
A slutty nun.
That brings me to the next point. Steph's got OnlyFans going right now. Sign up. You get, what's the deal? Shill for him, baby.
Right now, you get a free month. But by the time this comes out, I don't know if you will.
Well, did you tweet about it?
I fucking tweeted. I tweeted like crazy. But what I will say is I'm overhauling my account. Prices are changing. I'm doing a whole bunch more content. It's going to be cheaper. It's going to be a whole bunch more stuff. It's going to be a much better deal. So keep your little eyes peeled because my OnlyFans is about to pop all the way off and motherfuckers don't want to miss out, you know?
And then maybe old Mance will get one. I'll show my toes on there.
Your toes?
I ain't going to show no butthole or nothing, but maybe some toes on there. No, I'm not doing none of that. That's too. I couldn't figure out how to use this camera or any of these things.
You don't even know how to fucking tweet, let alone.
I don't know how to tweet, guys. I'm good. I could take a picture and put it on there.
Can you?
I could take other people's pictures that they've taken and I could put it on there and I could share it. I don't know what to say. Sometimes I just tweet out a goddamn picture. I don't have any. You come up with things to say about the picture. I look at the picture and I go, "That's me. This is Twitter or X or whatever the fuck we're supposed to call it." And then I put it on there. I'm not planning out a cool message or a thought of the day.
I think, though, that you can say whatever you want. Like, I think the reason why I'm pretty good at it is because I don't think too much about it. I think the problem is if you think too much about it, then you start to, like, get in your own head about it and you overthink it and then you have nothing. Like, you've just got to, whatever the first stupid thought in your brain is, I think you just got to run with it.
Baby, I don't think about nothing. I just take the picture and I throw it on there and then I look at it and I go, "That's me." Okay, good enough. I got nothing. I don't got I got some cool catchphrases. That's true.
Like what? Hit them with me.
Knee pad up, knee pad down.
Knee pad. So hold on. Wait, it's just, excuse me.
Well, get your spot in, baby.
So what do we mean by knee pad up, knee pad down for those listening who don't understand it?
So what I do is I take my knee pad, go to the corner real slow like HBK, and I make sure I make eye contact with all the cameras and all the beautiful faces out there. Spaghetti, don't knock that over. Good Lord, help me now. And then I look at my beautiful knee pad that I only wear to do this one spot, and then I lift it up. And then I take it back down, and then I hit a knee because every motherfucker in pro wrestling does a running knee or a super kick. And I think it'd be funny if I just did some bullshit like that, and I somehow got it over because I get everything over.
Okay, so we've got knee pad up, knee pad down. What's next? Southern Psycho.
Yeah, because I'm a redneck and I'm psychotic.
Yeah, that's self-explanatory. What else have we got?
I do an eye poke.
So where did the eye poke come from?
I learned it
because I don't know this. Okay, but I don't know this. So why do you do the eye poke?
It's the best move in professional wrestling.
I agree with you, but is there a moment where that came from?
Yeah, I was 4 years old. Nah, that's a lie. I'm lying again. I was 7.
Again, what else are you lying about?
Well, I lied about the pumpkin serum. We didn't have a big old bucket of it. We had like half a bucket of it.
Yeah.
When I lie, guys, I don't lie. I just embellish a little bit.
Okay.
So, what'd you ask me about the eye poke?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was 7 years old.
Yeah. So you were 4 and now you're 7. What are you going to be next? 10?
I was 7 years old
mm-hmm.
and I got in trouble at school.
Yeah.
Because a kid walked up to me. His name was Buddy.
Is this a true story? Bullshitting.
If I was making it up, I wouldn't know his name was Buddy. Spaghetti, get off that.
It's okay.
So I was in the hallway and this kid walked up and he was my, how you have like an enemy.
Yeah, everyone I know.
It's true, besides me and like 3 other people. But everyone's got an enemy in school. Yeah. So this kid named Buddy, hey, you get down now. Come on.
It's okay.
So there's Buddy. He walks up to me. He's always talking shit. He's always looking at me weird. He's always got his little googly eyes and he's talking shit and he's looking at me and he's always up to something. The son bitch walked up to me and he told me this deep story about his sick mother.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then a tear fell from his eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then I called him a crybaby.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was being a crybaby, wasn't he?
Yes, he opened up to me and I was a dickhead. So really, I'm the enemy in this story. I was the bad guy. But anyways, so he ended up saying something else. He looked into my eyes and then he said, basically threatened me. He said, what are you going to do? So I did what I thought was all right to do and I slapped him in the face.
Wait, you struck a child at 10 years old?
We were both 10 years old.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I hit a 4-fucking-year-old or something. A 4-fudging-year-old. I'll try not to cuss much. But I slapped this kid in the face after he told me his life story and how his mom was sick and all these things. I feel bad looking back on it. But some bitch had it coming. He was always up something. So I slapped him in the face. He tried to come in with a big old uppercut. Everyone was playing that Mike Tyson video game. And then
Wait, which Mike Tyson video game?
It was before your time, baby. It's way out there. I can't explain all these things on here. We only got about 30 minutes.
God, I'm so sorry for asking a question on my own podcast. Dearing me.
You guys see what's going on here? She's hangry. She's hungry.
I'm not hungry. I ate. I had one Corona Reader and I got fucking maggot.
Who y'all gonna believe, her or me? I've been with her all day long. She has started 3 fights with people in parking lots. Almost got us kicked out of Walmart. Tried to charge a guy $25 for a picture in there. And it worked. He bought the picture for $25.
No, I actually got recognized in Walmart.
And then you charged the guy $25 in there for the picture.
No, I didn't. I took one for free.
She's lying. Charged the 25. Well, okay, I'm lying. Here's what happened. She took the picture with the guy. When she walked away, I said, $25, buddy. And he gave me $25. But I'm going to spend that on you. Back to the story. I slapped Buddy in the face. The tracking's off, where it's like VHS tape right now. So I hit him in the face. He came in with a big old uppercut. Mortal Kombat. Mike Tyson bullshit. As he stepped in, I stepped on his foot because, see, I didn't talk about this earlier. He had a messed up leg as well. So as he stepped forward, I stepped on his foot. As he fell forward, I poked him in the eyes. And then I learned at that very moment, if I take these 2 fingers, they're good for a lot of things, but at this moment, they were good for poking him in the eye. I've been getting paid since then. I don't feel bad about it. I will share the $25 with you for the Walmart picture. Red light's on. Let's go.
That was just a lot to... Is that a true story? No, you're bullshitting. Where did it actually come from?
That's true. And the $25 is in my jeans in there.
You didn't. Okay, so he's bullshitting yet again. But I did actually get recognized at Walmart. A guy walked past us and was like, wait, are you Stephanie Delan? Holy shit. Like, yeah. Yeah, I am. I felt like Matt Cardona at Disney when fans recognize him.
No one recognizes him.
They do.
They thought he was Paul Orndorff or something.
No, we'll be out having lunch on the road and a fan will be like, are you the famous wrestler? And he's like, yeah, I am. Happens all the time. It happened the other day at the airport.
I ain't putting him over on it.
It happened in Japan at the airport, actually.
They probably just thought he was.
Why are you putting him over? Because we beat you?
Well, I don't want to talk about that. It's before Thanksgiving. I'm trying to have a good Thanksgiving.
Well, that's cooked. It is my podcast. I do have to ask you, we've had, since posting a photo of us embracing, there have been a few people commenting saying, how could you do that after I turned on you? How does that make you feel?
You said I couldn't bury no one on here talking this shit.
You can. Just be careful what you say.
I don't know how to answer that. Oh, I'm going to practice my, I learned this from the PC. That's a very interesting story. I'll get back to that at some point.
That's all you have to say on that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm having a good evening.
Are you?
Here's how it went down, guys. ML Dub, she got in the ring, grabbed me by the face, sucked on my tongue in front of the crowd. I think I was bleeding, sucked all over it, and then got in the ring and it put me through a goddamn door.
Yeah.
And then here she is for Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah.
Well, go ahead.
I was going to say, do you know why I did that? You haven't even asked me why I did that.
Why did you do it, babe?
I did it because we had flown for 1,000,000 hours from Seattle and we just had a nightmare travel day and I was in a bad mood.
So what you're telling me is you cost me a whole bunch of money because you were angry about not getting no food.
Mm-hmm.
Our flights,
I was hangry. That we've already spoken about that.
Our flight's getting delayed.
Mm-hmm.
A guy showing up with a car who had. Can I talk about that?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
A fella showed up with a vehicle to pick us up, to take us to
pick up 3 people with a whole bunch of bags.
No. Let's break it down for what it was. He showed up after making us wait for 2 hours in a parking lot. That's fine. You can make me wait. I'll sit in a parking lot. I'll drink a beer, whatever. Shows up about 3 hours later in a tiny vehicle. Pulled away as we walked up to the vehicle. Called back 25 minutes later. It then said...
You didn't explain that properly. Pulled into the pickup area. And then as we go outside to get picked up, he's like, oh, I left because the cops told me to move.
Move the vehicle. Could have said, hey, I'm waiting on somebody. Move. I don't want to be out here sounding like I'm bitching, but I'm bitching right now. Moved the vehicle. Came back to get us on foot.
Yeah.
On foot. Now, mind you, my knee is messed up.
Yeah.
And then we had to walk 15 minutes.
Freezing
cold. Where I live, it's cold. It was cold. Walking, carrying all these bags.
Yeah.
She's got 15 bags filled with merch and toys and pictures and things.
Toys?
The plush toys.
Oh, yeah.
Ones you sell, not the bedroom extravaganza. But so we're carrying all these things. We get to the vehicle. This sumbitch starts going up the stairs. So I stop him. I go,
now you're fabricating.
I'm not. Oh, you go ahead.
I stopped him.
Okay. I wasn't going to put over the other person with us.
Yeah, I stopped him. But I stopped him.
She did stop him. I remembered it incorrectly. See what I did there, guys? This is love advice as well. Sometimes it's okay to say, you know what? You're right about that. Even if when they walk away, you turn to the imaginary camera and wink and go, we live to fight another day. So go ahead, baby. I'll run out of something.
But I did stop them.
Yes, you did.
I said, we're not going up 3 levels of stairs.
Just like she stopped me in my tracks with her beauty. And I went, ooh. So this son of a bitch starts walking up the stairs, turns. Mind you, we walked 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Whatever I said earlier was a lie. It was 15 or 25 minutes. And he turns, and each time he looks at all the bags that we have, and he never once says, what kind of car he has, or he's on the 3rd fucking level of the building. So then he starts to walk up the stairs, and Steph stops this sumbitch. And then we go, bring the car down here, please, Lord. We would have got an Uber if you would have said this is the things we were doing. So he comes up with the vehicle, pulls up in front of us like a cherry to death. There's no room in this thing.
What kind of car was it?
It was a tiny...
Like a Corolla.
It wasn't a Corolla. Put a bad word on a Toyota Corolla. It was like a Chevy Cruze.
Okay. It was a very small car.
Pulls up with a Chevy Cruze.
And then I go, pop the trunk. And he goes, oh, there's not much room in the trunk.
But he does pop it. He pops that sumbitch.
He pops it.
And mind you, I'm a redneck. I hang out with some people. I know some people that have done some things. And I know when I look into a vehicle and I see people that are stealing copper wiring from an abandoned house somewhere. This dude had, it would look like to be $100 of stolen copper wiring and tools in the bed of this truck. I mean, in the trunk of the car.
Look, it was a trunk full of stuff. We had a whole bunch of bags. So then after like 2 hours of waiting, we had to order an Uber anyways. It was an insane experience. But to summarize it, that's why I had to put you through that table, babe. I was lashing out. I was acting out. I was unhappy with the situation I was in. There was nothing I could do about it. So.
Well, baby, we buried the lead here. After he showed us that there was no room in the bed of the truck. I keep saying bed of the truck because I drive a truck sometimes. Anywho, he opens up the trunk. There's no space in there. Then he looks me right in my eyeballs, and he slowly says, "Don't worry, I got a ratchet strap." And we could
Stop, I forgot about it.
we could take all of your items, everything that y'all use every weekend to pay your bills, feed your family, take care of your beautiful animals and your kids and whatnot. I got to
strap it to the roof,
and I will strap it down there, tight and hard, baby, and they will not fall off.
There wasn't even like roof racks. There was nothing.
You see this? This is one of my babies. I gotta feed this little creature.
We're gonna feed our fucking children, man.
I cannot put my items, my beautiful boots and my jeans and all of my merch onto the top of a Chevy Cruze ratchet strap down like I'm moving a Christmas tree, and like I'm a deadbeat dad who forgot Christmas was coming. I got ratchet strap a goddamn Christmas tree to the tippy top.
There's no way. Oh. Anyway.
What else can we talk about on here?
Well, we only have a few minutes left, but...
Well, there's no time limit. Let's get to... Did you talk about... Go ahead.
No, you go.
No,
you
insist.
go.
I insist.
No, I insist.
Babe, take my hand.
I insist.
Take my hand.
You go.
Go ahead. This is your show. What's you got over there? A pocket knife? Go ahead, baby. Talk to him.
I was going to say...
Let's just say it. Don't even think about it.
Do we explain our love story?
We can.
Or is that too much?
Let's do that on the next episode. This is Thanksgiving.
Well, what are we going to talk about for Thanksgiving?
Did you talk about Thanksgiving?
No, you go.
This is how Old Master celebrates Thanksgiving.
How?
Okay. This is what I do every single year.
What do you do?
Yeah, I can't hear on there. All right. Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah.
You wake up.
Yeah.
You've been drinking the night before.
Yeah.
So you wake up a little bit later.
Yeah.
Get up.
Uh-huh.
Go talk to the family.
Yeah.
Have some awkward conversations.
Yeah.
It's more fun. You're like me. I like making shit awkward.
Yeah.
I want to talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to push buttons.
Yeah.
As soon as I find out how to work someone up, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I like it. I'll look you dead in the eyes. I'll make you feel to where you either want to punch me, suck my tongue. That's how I won her over. Guys, it works. Or just make things weird with people. So you go to the family, you make things weird, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Then you go do a little shopping.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot to buy a ham.
Because I was annoyed at Walmart. I was drunk off one Corona Rita, and we walked into Walmart and he said, "We need a ham." And I said, "No."
She did. She turns into like a dragon woman.
That's not very nice to say.
Well, I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was factual.
Okay, no worries. That's all good.
I'm going to get heat for this later on, guys, but I'm like, this is the way it goes.
That makes me sound awful.
A dragon woman?
Yeah. Like Spyro, like a cute one?
Yes, a cute, little, happy, beautiful dragon woman.
Okay, that's okay then.
So anyways, what was I even talking about? Ham?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving. This is what I do every year.
What do you do?
So you go make awkward discussions with your family and your friends and whatnot and the people you don't get to see because you're on the road all the time, which means nobody, because if you're a pro wrestler, you're going to lose all your regular friends. Any new wrestlers that listen to this, say goodbye to them now. They're going to have some kids. They're going to get married, get divorced, get sad, get happy. Guess what? You ain't going to be there. So who gives a fuck? It don't matter. It's fine.
Yeah.
But at the end of the night,
mm-hmm.
after we do the podcast,
mm-hmm.
I haven't told you this yet, but we're going to have to watch Survivor Series 89 or 1990 or 91.
Tomorrow night or tonight?
Tonight. Yes. Yes, guys. You got to watch an old Survivor Series. Get drunk as a skunk. Drunk as you can. I'm not talking pissing your pants or passing out. I'm talking just have some beers and enjoy old school wrestling. And then you wake up. We got to get up early tomorrow.
Early?
Yeah.
I'm on vacay, bitch.
Do you see how that's the dragon starting to come out. I'm going to play that Bowser theme song. I'm just joking. But anyways, anywho, we watched Survivor Series. I've been doing it since I was a little boy.
Okay.
No, you want me to talk like a real person on here?
I do. No,
So when I was a little kid, I watched Survivor Series every year because I'm old. Survivor Series was on Thanksgiving Eve or Thanksgiving Day. So I, to this day, like to watch old Survivor Series,
Okay.
have some cold beers,
Okay.
wake up,
Okay.
go to the family, eat pumpkin pie, pecan pie, sugar cream pie. That brings me to another point. My mom had been lying to me for about 34 years, and she just told us today that the sugar cream pie that I've been putting over, like it was homemade, and the crust is so good, and the sugar cream pie is so delicious. You've never even had one, have you?
No, I never had a sugar
Never
cream.
had one.
Yeah.
I've been putting this over like it's the greatest thing in the world. Guess what?
What?
My mama worked me.
Oh my God.
That's probably where I get the line from. The sugar cream pie, she buys it at a local pie shop, and she's been lying to me for years.
Wait, does she have one tomorrow?
Yeah.
I want to try the sugar cream pie.
It's going to be delicious. She's going to lie to you too, though.
That's okay.
And then when I have kids, I'm going to lie to them about it too, because a good story is a good goddamn story.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
So earlier when you were giving me a hard time for lying.
Oh my goodness.
You got to just ride the wave of lies, baby.
Okay, babe. Well, that's not how that lie. Yeah, it's not. I don't want you to lie.
I will never lie to you. I will lie to bookers. I will not lie to the fans. I will lie to, here, you want to hear another lie that I tell all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Independent pro wrestling.
Uh-huh.
I ain't talking about WWE.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about AEW.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about whatever the fuck else is out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just talking about independent pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Guys will come up.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, Mancer, I got this move that I want to hit.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, what is it? And then they describe a maneuver that sounds like they're picking me up in some sort of sexual position and then dropping me on my head. And then I go, how'd you come up with this? Well, I practice it on a what do people jump on?
Trampoline.
A trampoline when I was 13 years old. Okay. And then then on top of it, they go, it's not even a finish, baby. It's going to be the second thing I hit. And I want you to kick it one.
Okay.
So I look at them and I go, man, that's a great maneuver.
That's the lie?
No, not yet. I'm getting to it. It's a slow ride.
Get to it, baby.
Maybe we could do this.
I'm done. It's actually, my episodes are 30 minutes and this is 33 minutes. So.
Well, then I'm out of here. I'm going to watch Survivor Series. Fuck y'all. I love y'all. I got beer. I think I got to take a shit because we ate Mexican food. And I'm not going to tell you my lie because then people are going to use it. And I learned it from Shelton Benjamin and he learned it from Triple H. It ain't nobody Triple H. So time to play the game. Fuck you. Let's go. I got pumpkin pie in there. I'm going to eat. Eat shit. You cut that up and put it on thing.
I'm so sorry about that. Thank you so much for listening to episode. What the fuck did I say? Was it 8?
I listened to you.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry for episode 8. That probably is never going to see the light of day because that was stop. That was insane. I love you guys so much.
See you in episode 10.
Thank you for coming along for this ride, this journey. I've had 2 alcoholic beverages and I'm off my tits. It's the night before Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and your friends. I love you guys so much and I will see you in December. Mwah.
And I'm going to see you. The tits.
Oh, fuck.